Hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. Hello Fred, you come to join my video? Yes, you come to join in. But yeah, today guys, I wanted to talk about a gaming day that I had yesterday, or just the day in general, because honestly, it was really flipping good. And this week in general is going to be similar to the day that I had yesterday, so I kind of just want to talk about yesterday and my plans for this week, because I'm just excited, basically. Now, as you guys will know, I'm uploading a lot more on this channel. I'm just trying to talk about movies and games and just whatever interests me. These videos are super chill and they're just easy to edit and stuff, and more just for fun, to be honest with you. I know these videos aren't going to do crazy views, I wouldn't imagine, but it's just a bit of fun for me. This week I've actually got, like, completely off, guys. I'm not at work at all, and it's going to be the first, like, proper break that I've had from work since December. That was the last time I had, like, a nice break. We had, like, 2 weeks off work, and it was absolute bliss. So, yeah, I've been really looking forward to this week, because basically my dad, he's going to like a festival or something, so he's not working this week, and obviously I work with my dad, so that means I've got no work. And normally, you know, when someone gets a week off, they go on a holiday or they do some crazy things, but for me, guys, I just wanted to sit and chill and just play some games and just really catch up with things, because, you know, with me working, I've not had that proper time to really sink into my hobbies. And the number one hobby for me is always going to be gaming, guys. I love reading, of course. You guys know that I read my Bible all the time, and I do love reading. I like watching films, but for me, gaming will always be the peak. I just love it. And this year, I've just not had that time I've wanted to really sink into the games that I've got here. Like, I've got like a reasonable size collection, but there is a lot of games in my collection that are really quite long. Like, there's a few RPGs that I really want to play, and there's just some really big, bulky games that I just can't really get into. I just don't have the schedule for it. With this week, though, I really wanted to think about the game I wanted to play and, like, actually play a proper, decent, long game. Recently, I've been playing a lot of shortish games, so yeah, I just really wanted to spend this week, pick a game, just one game, a nice, big, long, chunky game, and just really get invested. And obviously, you guys have read the title, so you know the game that I picked was Final Fantasy VIII, and I'll get into why I chose that, but yeah, I basically spent yesterday playing it. It was so flipping good, man. It was so good, but we'll get to that. So yeah, the first thing I do wanted to go on to, guys, is to kind of talk about my last decent break, which of course I mentioned was December. That was the last time that I wasn't, like, properly working. We had a nice little Christmas break, and during that time, I played this amazing game, which I just think is severely underrated, and that is Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. So yeah, I got this for Christmas from my mum, and I just spent the whole 2 weeks playing it, and I managed to finish it during my Christmas break. And I just loved it, and that, like, I, like, often will think back to that time where I just spent with this game, and yeah, it's, like, not, like, the longest game ever, but it's a decent length, you know, you got to sink some decent time into it. And had I not had that 2 weeks off, I probably wouldn't have finished this game. I just wouldn't have had the time for it. So yeah, the fact that I had that 2 weeks where I could literally just sink all of that time and all that energy into this game, yeah, I've got really fond memories playing this, and I just adored it. It's literally my favourite Dark Souls clone, or just Dark Souls game in general, to be honest with you. If you exclude Sekiro from the list, because Sekiro is like my favourite game of all time, I love Wu Chang. I love it more than all the Dark Souls games, and I just think it's severely underrated. But yeah, a lot of the reason I love this game is the fact that I had that 2 weeks off, and yeah, I just woke up every single day and played this for several hours. So yeah, that was the last time that I played a big chunky game, and ever since then, I just haven't been able to get into anything. And I did try to play this one right here, Metaphor Fantasio. I played like a couple hours, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great game. But I just found myself, like, not having the chance to really get into it, and it was like, it took me like about 3 weeks to get past like the intro of the game, and in the end I just decided that, you know what, I'll play this another time when I've actually got a bit of time off work. So I really did think about playing this game during my week off. I was really thinking about it. Another one that I was really thinking about playing was this one, Nier Automata. Again, it's not like the longest game ever, but it is quite a decent length, so it's a tricky one to get into. So it was kind of like between these two at first. I was thinking, I was really edging Nier because I've had this game for ages. I've just not actually had a chance to play it. So yeah, I was like, what shall I play? Metaphor? Shall I play Nier? And in the end, again, guys, I've spoken about it, I decided to play Final Fantasy VIII. That was the game that I decided to go with, and I'm really flipping glad that I've picked this game. Before I was able to play that, I did have to finish this one right here, Heavenly Sword. I started playing this last week, just sort of on a whim. I asked my brother what game I should start playing, and he recommended this game. I played through it in 6 days. It's really quite short, but it's amazing, and I honestly, if you've got a PS3, this is one of the best little hidden gems ever. Story is fantastic. This is a great little game, so I finished this game on Friday night, just plowed through and got it finished, and I just loved it, loved the story, and I honestly think this game, it should have got a sequel. It left a little bit open-ended to where they definitely could have done a sequel with this one, so it was a shame that it never happened, and you never know, maybe it will. But anyway, fantastic game, so I had to get that one finished, and then like I said, I decided that I was going to play Final Fantasy VIII, and the reason I decided to go with this one is I just loved Final Fantasy VII so much. Like, I played this last year, and I wasn't really into RPGs like a lot, you know. I kind of liked RPGs, I liked Persona 5, but I wasn't like super deep into them. And then I played Final Fantasy VII, and it really just opened up the whole avenue of games. I realised that I actually do quite like RPGs a lot. And then after that, I played through Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, and that quickly became one of my favourite games of all time. So yeah, I loved Final Fantasy VII so much, and yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is one that I've wanted to really get into. And I did actually start playing it at the beginning of the year. I started a playthrough of it. I couldn't get into it. I really struggled to get into it because it was just so different to Final Fantasy VII. And again, because I had limited time, I was working and stuff, I wasn't able to really get into it. So yeah, I kind of like started playing it, and I put a good few hours into it. And then I decided to stop playing it. I just kind of put it down, and I honestly thought I was going to sell this game, and I just put it on my shelf. But there was always that nagging feeling that I wanted to come back to it at some point. So that's why I didn't end up selling it. And of course, I'm glad that I made that decision. Excuse me, guys, I'm going to have a little quick snack break. I'm going to eat this banana quickly. You're probably wondering why am I eating a banana in the middle of a gaming video, but I don't know, I just kind of fancy a banana, so bear with me. You want a bit, Fred? Do you want a little bit of banana? I don't think you'll like it. Come on then, try it. You like that? You could like it. You want some more? Oh, you want some, Fred? I didn't know you were here. And try it. He didn't like the smell of that. Fred likes it. Where was I, guys? I can't exactly remember exactly what I was talking about, but I think I was just saying the fact that I tried to get into Final Fantasy VIII before, and I just wasn't quite clicking with it. I basically played the intro and like some of the tutorial stuff. I beat Ifrit, and I maybe got like a little bit further than that, but not much. I didn't get too much further than that. So I basically just played the intro, and I did spend a lot of hours playing through the triple triad because I really wanted to understand how that worked. But basically, I was just kind of put off by the junction system. I just really was confused by it, and that's ultimately why I decided to put it down. I know that it was also the fact that I didn't have a tremendous amount of time to get into it, but the other reason was the fact that I just was really struggling with the junction system. I just didn't quite understand it. But yeah, I did really enjoy Triple Triad. I was really into that. I spent hours playing Triple Triad on a couple of weekends. I just literally was trying to get as many cards as possible because I just thought it was a really fun and cool little mini game, and I still think it is. Like, I went back to obviously yesterday and started playing, and I spent a good few hours again just playing Triple Triad because it's so cool. And I was basically just grinding to try and get different. I was trying to get Abyss Worms because if you use Abyss Worms, you can turn it into Windmill, which then turns it into Tornado. You can use that if you have the I can't remember what it is now, but there's some sort of like special ability where you can turn the cards into different spells, and yeah, if you have one Abyss Worm, you can essentially turn it into 20 tornadoes, and by the way, Tornado is like super overpowered. It's an incredibly good spell, especially early into the game. So I was playing Triple Triad trying to get Abyss Worms. I got 2. I spent 2 hours at least playing Triple Triad, and I got 2 Abyss Worms. It was not worth the time at all. But nevertheless, I still had fun playing the mini game. It's so cool. Like, it's literally a card game in the game. Honestly, you could play it for hours. It's so flipping good. From what I played of it yesterday, like I said, I'm not like super far into the game. I'm now on the train on I can't remember the name of the train. The name of the train. Let me Google it, because it's irritating me and I need to know now. Okay, guys, I've Googled it. I'm on the timber train. So yeah, not super far into it. I'm really just starting to get into the story. But again, from what I've played of it so far, the story is finally starting to open up and I'm starting to get to know some of the characters and I'm liking it. Like, I'm really getting into it. And yeah, not played like tons of it, but I played it yesterday and obviously I want to spend the whole week playing this game. And yeah, I just like really enjoying it. And the cast of characters are really varied. So you've got Squall, who's like, so far at least, he's just kind of chill. Like he's kind of he's a little bit like Cloud early on, like how he's a bit of a closed book, but I'm assuming he's going to get more personable as you play through the game. And then you've got Cypher, who, I mean, for a lack of a better word, is just kind of an a-hole. He is like the most arrogant guy ever, and yeah, he's just like not likable at all. You've got Mcjell, who is the best. Like you'll just be playing the game and he'll randomly just start boxing the air. Like he'll just be like this, like just randomly, like he's just flipping awesome. You've got Quistis, who I like so far. You've got Selfie, I think she's called. I'm pretty sure she's cool, like she's really likable. And there's another character that I've just met, who we danced with, and it does seem like there's going to be some sort of romance linked to this character because of I'm just assuming from the front cover of the game that there's going to be a heavy romance in this one. So yeah, really loving the story so far. Like again, it's early days, but that's definitely like the highlight for me. Graphically as well, this game is absolutely stunning for a PS1 game. I really did like Final Fantasy VII's visuals. I thought the sort of chibi style like really did actually suit the game. I was quite taken aback when I started playing it. I did not expect it to have that kind of an art style. I like Final Fantasy VIII's art style a lot better though. I like the realistic character models. The cutscenes are so cool. This game is a real beauty. I mean, if anything, I actually think this might be one of the best looking games on PlayStation 1. It's super up there. I love PS1 visuals, and this, for me, is honestly kind of mind-blowing how they managed to get this game looking as good as it does. Story aside, guys, if we want to talk about the gameplay here, like I said before, the junction system I found super confusing. I understand it now. I get what you're supposed to do. After about 1 million tutorials that I've watched on YouTube, I finally start to understand how you're supposed to make your character overpowered using the junction system. And yeah, you can become really overpowered really quickly in this game. Like I said before, I've got loads of tornado spells now, and using that is just abusive. Not to mention as well, I think my strength is like 72, which is kind of insane for like early game. So yeah, I'm just sort of leveling up my different GFs at the minute. I've got about 5 of them in total. I just unlocked, what is his name? Diablos, I think he's called. You basically, like, you get given this magic lamp, and if you beat the if you equip the magic lamp, there's a boss fight that opens up, and if you beat the boss fight, you get to keep that character. So I basically spent, summer yesterday trying to beat that boss, and because I had the tornado spell, it was abusive. I was literally just kicking his butt. It was not nice to the poor boss. He's actually quite tough, but I made easy work of him, and now he's on my GF roster. So yeah, I'm just quickly becoming super overpowered with Final Fantasy VIII, and yeah, it's one of those weird games where it's super complicated when you first, and just, I think more than anything, the tutorials in-game just do not do a good job of explaining how to play it, but once you get it, once it clicks in your mind, it's honestly super easy. Like, it's not that complicated at all, and you can just make this game like a cakewalk, because yeah, you can just become incredibly overpowered like super easily. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, guys, and I'm having fun as well. I'm having fun just becoming a machine in this game, just becoming super overpowered and just trampling over my foes. And another weird thing about Final Fantasy VIII is the leveling system. So, and this is probably like one of my least favorite things about the game, because in Final Fantasy VII, leveling is great. You can spend hours just grinding and leveling up, and it's really fun actually, and quite addictive. You can just put a YouTube video on, level your characters up, and you get better because of it. In Final Fantasy VIII, it's kind of the opposite. You actually get punished for leveling in this game, and I really did not like that. Like, I found that really annoying, and it actually discourages you from fighting. So if you come up against a common enemy where you're allowed to escape, you might as well escape. There's no point fighting them, because it's actually going to hinder you throughout the game, because the game kind of scales up with your level. So you're better off just keeping your level low and making your magic super overpowered and high. That's kind of the best way to play this game, which I don't like. I think it's kind of a stupid system. But at the same time, like, it makes the boss battles, like, when they actually finally do come up, the boss fights, and you get to actually have a proper fight with someone, it does make that kind of more fun in a weird way. But yeah, I'd rather just, like, fight all the enemies and level up and grind levels, because I quite enjoy that aspect of RPGs, which I did not expect. When I started playing Final Fantasy VII, I didn't expect the leveling to be fun, but it actually is. Final Fantasy VIII, though, like I said, there's no point leveling. It discourages you, and you just become worse in-game if you do that. Anyway, guys, that's basically all my thoughts of Final Fantasy VIII so far. I've not put tons of time into it. I've basically spent a day and a bit playing it, so yeah, I haven't got tons of thoughts, but I'm going to be playing this whole game this week, and maybe I'll finish it, maybe I won't, but I'm definitely going to get a good chunk of the way through. Other than that, though, guys, yesterday I didn't just spend my time playing Final Fantasy VIII. That was most of my day, but I did also start watching a TV show again, and I started watching this a little while ago and just sort of stopped watching it. But yeah, I started watching The Chosen again. Like, you guys know I'm a Christian, and I watched season 1 ages ago, and I just never got around to watching season 2 and the rest of it. I watched about 3 episodes of this yesterday. It's really great. Like, it's just such a great show. Obviously, it's not better than the Bible. It's better to read the Bible if you want to actually know the Gospels, but it's flipping good, man. Like, I was just invested in the characters and stuff and the disciples, and it's a really well written and well acted show, so it was nice to catch up with that one. And of course, like, speaking of Bible, I did spend a bit of time reading my Holy Bible. I've actually finished the Bible now. Hopefully I've at least recorded my video on talking about the Bible, because yeah, I was about to say I beat the Bible. I've not beaten it. I've read it, though. I've read the whole thing. Oh, how many pages are there? There's over 1,200 pages in this Bible. I've read every single page, though. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I understood it, like all of it. Like, some of it I did, obviously, but not all of it. But yeah, I read it all, and I've started it again. I've started with the Gospels again. So I spent some time reading Matthew, which is great, because I love the Gospel of Matthew. So that was cool, and I spent a bit of time doing that. And then finally, guys, I played a bit of this. So yeah, basically just wanted a game to kind of unwind to last night, because I spent so much time on Final Fantasy VIII, and I kind of just wanted a bit of a mindless one. So I had to look through my collection, and this kind of jumped out at me because I remember this game as a kid. Not the best game, if I'm being real. Like, it's okay. It's just a bit of a mindless first-person shooter. I didn't love it. I might not finish it, I'm not sure. But yeah, I had a little go on it, and it was fun. It was fun for what it is. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Like I said, I just wanted to have a little bit of a ramble talking about yesterday's gaming day and Final Fantasy VIII and how much I'm enjoying it. And hopefully this week I'm going to be able to crack on with more of it and just plow through that game and really enjoy this little week off. As for other things I want to do this week, guys, I mainly just want to focus on videos. So if you guys see more of my videos in your sub boxes, whether it's going to be this channel, my Mcjell Games channel, my Christian channel, there's going to be a lot of videos coming in the next few weeks, because I'm just going to be spending this week doing videos, and this is obviously going to be one of them. I'm definitely going to be going to CEX at some point this week. I might even go tomorrow, so I don't know when that video is going to come out. As for the Christian channel, I've got tons of plans. Like I said, I want to do a video on me talking about the Bible and reading that. I've got some other videos that I've already recorded that I need to crack on and edit. I've still got like a CEX video that I need to edit, which I recorded ages ago. Like, it was literally like a month ago that I recorded it. So yeah, basically I'm just going to be doing videos and playing Final Fantasy VIII. Sounds pretty damn good to me. I felt like this is going to be a great week. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you all go, okay? If you did enjoy this video, then like it. Look forward to more content coming on the Mcjell channel, just more random gaming and movie-related stuff. I'm going to do a Revenge of the Sith review, probably next, or maybe the video after next. I'm not too sure, but it will come soon, so look forward to that. Other than that, I'll see you all for the next one, all right? Peace.